Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to episode 9 of my Pokemon Stadium Round 1 playthrough. On last episode we tried to get through the final battle and we ended up losing every time, mainly because our Thunder didn't hit at the very last try. So I went through the game again, went to the tournament again, really annoying, and got up to the last match here with one continue left. Hopefully this time will actually work out better. I know I have a set team this time. I know how I want my strategy to work. So we'll see how this works out. May or may not work out, but who knows. So my team is once again going to be starting off with Dratini, just so I can get the Blizzard off and the Thunder Wave and the Blizzard, and just hopefully get Dragonair paralyzed. And if not, well, we'll see what happens with Raichu. Anyway, that's really what I need to have happen, so we're going to switch to Lapras for Ice Beam. Anyway, so Dratini, Lapras, and Raichu. Lapras can actually stand up to Slowbro, surprisingly, and Raichu just the Electric typing and Thunder Wave. Because they always use the same, as I've said before, they use their same team all the time, Dragonair, Clefable, and Slowbro. Why they don't use the others is beyond me, but that would probably make it easier, so I guess that's not the reason why. Anyway, back to the game, so I'm going to start off once again with the Thunder Wave. I honestly don't know if Dragonair actually has another move on this. Actually has another move to use aside from this, because that's the only move it ever uses is Dragon Rage. So I guess they didn't give it any other move. They figured why not make it just spam it. Whatever the reason, it only uses Dragon Rage, so at least don't have to worry about an Ice Beam from this thing. But still. So hopefully that hits. It'll take it down below half. And it does not get paralyzed this time, but I can take it down with Lapras anyway. Would have been nice to get a Thunder Wave off on something, but that's just honestly, if Dratini stays around, it's usually the only way that'll ever happen is if Dragonair gets paralyzed, which does not happen too often. Granted, it happened in the last match, but it's not 1 in a million, obviously, but just doesn't happen often enough. So we'll go for an Ice Beam, which should be able to take it out, because it's stab and it's weakens it. Now it's actually going to switch out. That is a first. I've never seen it switch out. That's the first time I've seen that happen, but this actually worked. I get it, because it goes with a tight matchup, that's why. But, hey, because I haven't reduced my special yet, and I'm faster than Slowbro, I can take this out prematurely. So, let's see how this works. And yes, we got the freeze. I guess the one time where being paralyzed is not a good. That was a better thing. So we got frozen, which means this has given us a much better chance of winning. Even if it switches out to someone else, which it's going to, we can't freeze it again though because of the rule. Can't be frozen. 2 Pokemon can't be frozen or asleep, but one can be frozen, one can be asleep. Either way, this thing has Thunderbolt, but we'll be fine because Clefable can't take much stab hits. Do much better damage than if it was from, as you saw last time from Dratini. And okay, so we are faster, so we need a Thunder Wave for Clefable, which means we're gonna actually have a much easier time with this. Even if it gets a Thunderbolt, since it's not stab, we'll be able to take it, unless it gets a critical hit. We still survived it. Okay. So this Clefable's out of the picture. Slowbro is frozen, and Dragonair will be taken out in 1 hit. Oh, it's a speed tie. Okay, I didn't realize that, but shouldn't matter. Okay, who am I kidding? It does matter. But we got frozen Slowbro, who I can take out with a couple of Seismic Tosses with Raichu. I'm gonna go straight for Seismic Toss. I don't want to risk missing, especially considering this is my last. I only have 1 try left, so I'm not gonna risk missing it. So we'll go for Seismic Toss and also Clefable. I know I'm faster. And we'll take it out. It's 100% accuracy, taking Clefable out. We have a frozen, so I have a frozen Slowbro to deal with, which I can take out with 3 Seismic Tosses, and Dragonair, who I can take out with 2. So who Sealy sent out first? Sending Dragonair back out. Okay. We have a much better chance if it gets paralyzed once. We could still win anyway, but having more health left will actually give it a better chance. Even if Slowbro somehow thaws out in less than 3 turns, we could still get it. So there comes the Dragon Rage. I didn't get paralyzed, so now we are completely relying on the fact that Slowbro doesn't get unthawed or thawed by the next turn. So for Seismic Toss just to take this thing out. Finally, really. Right, now down to Frozen Slowbro. Hopefully this will work out. I think it has 33 health, if I remember correctly. 34, which means we still need 3 Seismic Tosses to take it out. I know Raichu's faster, so as long as all I really need is 2 turns of it being frozen. Okay. Since this isn't the Generation 2 games, they won't be able to move after they're unthawed, so we'll be fine, or sleeping or anything like that. So I think we get this in the bag as long as it doesn't break out of the ice. Even if it does, I think it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. So, after a long effort, just to wait for the Seismic Toss to make contact, because as far as I can tell it doesn't miss. And we did it. After 5 attempts at this, on our 5th attempt, we got it. That's why, if it weren't for that Dragonair, this matchup would be so much easier. But I guess the one good thing is that since it does use the same team, you can actually use the same strategy once you find a good one. So that's it. We got all 8 badges, and finally beat the Pika Cup after 5 attempts. 5 attempts last battle. Now for the victory circle. Alright, and the Pika Cup is ours. I also realized, one interesting thing I realized is I didn't really use Growlithe much in this match. I guess because there was Nidoking, so maybe that was a bit redundant, but it was just for type pros we really need a Stab Fire Blast. Alright, now with that done, there's plenty of time left in this video. We're actually going to at least start one of the other cups. The next one would be the Poke Cup, which is a bit more normal and you have access to every type of Pokemon, so go ahead. Pick yourselves a good team. Yeah, rentals, actually. So this one we have access to every Pokemon except for Mewtwo and Mew. Which I wouldn't use them for this playthrough anyway, but yeah. So, let's see if Dragonite... Ooh, Dragonite does not have the best moveset in this one. Because normally that's who I'd go for, but... You know, that's when I give him a good moveset, but the game doesn't always do that, so... I know I want to use Lapras, though. While it has Solar Beam instead of Thunderbolt, still a good choice. So this is my first pick. I remember using last time, Jinx was very helpful. So looking for Jinx. I didn't actually use Stormy that much, but let's see. Someone else would be good at this. Did not use a Sayata. Let's see. Who else? I'm trying to remember who else I used. Who else would be a good choice? Wait, where's Raichu's at the top, right? Let's see. Yeah. Thunder and Thunder Wave. Maybe. I think that's Earthquake Hornbill. Okay, so Nidoqueen has pretty decent coverage, Earthquake and Double Kick, but first get Raichu out here, just for electric type. Let me see, who else would be good? I'm not going to go for any of the starters, they don't have the best setup as rentals. Let me think, who else? One decent. Fire Blast, Dragon Rage, Takedown, Substitute. I'm actually still going to go for Growlithe because it knows Dig, and that is very useful to have for this kind of situation. So, yep, Growlithe will be my fire type. Let's see, who else? So we got Lapras. Jeez, who else would be a good choice? I don't think I... Actually, wait, I did go for Dragonite last time, but... Slam, Thunder... That's a pretty good attack. Actually, yeah, I'm going to include Dragonite, because that's, again, a small amount of weaknesses, which is another good thing to have, just slow weaknesses. It's always good to have a Dragon type. Now we need one more Pokemon to choose from. What else would be a good choice? Jeez. Maybe... I don't have any good water types, actually. Oh, there's Lapras, but... Lapras doesn't actually know any... Well, wait. Does Lapras know, actually? Take Lapras off the list for a second. I want to see what it... I forgot what it learned. I know it's Ice Beam, so it does not have a water type move. Okay, which means I need to put my team back to it. I'll get back, Dragonite. And I think we'll go for, if it still has a good moveset. Serpent Thunder, okay, so it doesn't have a Psychic move, but Jinx has Psychic, so that's fine. So yeah, we're gonna go for this setup. So we got Lapras, Jinx, Raichu, Growlithe, Dragonite, and Starmie. Should have decent coverage, I guess. We'll go for that. See how we do. It's only the Pokeball one. This one, Pokeball, you know, the Pika Cup and Prime Cup were each split up into 4 separate brackets, I guess you could say. So, obviously the early ones are going to be pretty low on evolutionary chain, so it might not be as difficult. But later on, we'll see how this works out. All right, so let's see. We have three poison types, and 3 fighting types. I do have Growlithe for Dig, and Jinx is the only one who has a Psychic type move, so I guess... Oh right, they're all poison, so each of them are weak to Psychic, so we'll go for Jinx first, then Growlithe just for the Dig move, and that's really all I've got otherwise. So this someone who can guess maybe, let me see. Ice Beam Sword. Let's see. Defense 101, 116, 112, 117. So overall, yeah, okay. And we'll add in Dragonite just for sort of neutral type coverage, or just one of his no weaknesses. Not ones on this team anyway. So let's go for it. Let's start round 1 of the Pika Cup. Right. Round 1 of the Pika Cup. The Pokeball variant of the Pika Cup. So this is going to be very quick. I mean, it takes normal damage from fighting types because of the ice typing, but they're normal and super effective, I guess. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, and Jinx also has Lovely Kiss, which sometimes comes in handy when you're just in a pinch. Granted, it's kind of cheap if you just use it over and over, but sometimes you need to. So that only happen if it's really desperate, like I don't know, about to lose or something, or constantly getting wasting continues, then that might happen. Anyway, focus on the match at hand. Just got a Psychic off, so didn't stand a chance, and the crit definitely helped. I don't know if it was necessary, but it at least helped. And who is last? Nidoran, okay. We'll just take this out with a Psychic and be done with it. Alright, got a perfect win there, so we'll get an extra continue for later. Alright, now, let's see. These are kind of quick, so we'll go into round 2 now. Right. Glad I kept the ground type because I've got 3 electric types and 3 grass types. And Growlithe beats all of them. So I'll start off with Growlithe for the both ground moves and for the fire type moves. The secondary one, I guess we could bring in Lapras for the... actually no, Jinx would be better because I can stand up in case I run into an electric type anyway. We'll go to Jinx, and then I guess for last bit of coverage, what's he have again? Thunder Move, Flash Mega Kick, and supposed to. Dragonite takes normal damage from it, but can't really do much to him. Neither can this guy either. So let's see. Super effective against electricity, so Raichu would not be very effective. So go for that. And actually, Dragonite has more moves available, and I can go for the 40 HP Dragon Rage, so go for Dragonite as the last slot then. Here we go.
What kind of battle can we expect to see in round 2?
Alright, so we guessed correctly. Well, that didn't really, but either way, Growlithe should be able to handle it in spite of the fact that it's Flamethrower as opposed to Fire Blast, but at least that way it won't miss. Yeah, it just survived 1 Solar Beam. Okay. Guess the computer thought it was faster. Could go for Body Slam, but I think that actually has a chance to miss, so go for the one I know will hit. Good question. What the answer is? Pikachu, okay. I think they are all poison types, so aside from that electric type, so I think no matter who he sends out, be fine. Thunder Wave. Ooh, that's not good. I suppose I should have seen that one coming, but because the chance we could be paralyzed while we're using the dig move. Hopefully that won't be the case. But either way, regardless of what happens now, I'm going to just go for a Fire Blast, a Flamethrower after this. Okay, we didn't get paralyzed, that's good. Of course, Pikachu is not very bulky, especially when it takes a critical hit from that. Oh yeah, cry some more, Pikachu. Just kidding. Pikachu's cool. I'll see who's next. Voltorb, okay. You can't use Explosion or Self-Destruct anyway, so just gonna go for Flamethrower because we don't take much damage from this anyway. Swift. Okay, yeah. Now the computer knows that I can use Dig. I'm just keeping Swift. Alright. Should do some decent damage to it. Oh, critical hit. And that is going to take it out. Alright, so that was... the crit definitely helped, but, there we go. So Growlithe gets a sweep. Alright then. So again, another continue we can use for later on. It's obviously it'll help. When does it not help? Alright, and with that, I'm gonna cut the episode, stop the episode for now, so I'll see you guys in the next episode.